Well, good day and welcome. It's Monday and it is October 28th, 20 and the 24 on the Mayan calendar, 10:42 a.m. Here in the sunny, but what is the temperature? Sunny, but getting better temperature-wise here in the farm fields of Valparaiso, Indiana. Hey, 53 degrees, high of 67 today. So, probably have a nice walk with my lady friend when she gets back into the house. She had a closing today, real estate closing. Yep. We're still pretty much semi-retired. More so me than her. She likes to still dabble in the real estate. She loves helping young people find homes. So this happened to be a first-time home buyer. The daughter of one of actually, what is it called? The maid of honor? Maiden? I don't know. Maid, whoever the best man equivalent to in a marriage. At our wedding, Stacy's maid of honor, Dawn, her daughter Morgan and her fiance just bought a house, closing on it today. So that's exciting. Checking in on the market here. Where are we at? 2.479. So we're off our all time high, but we are up $10,500 today. And let's just take a look around here. The AGQ calls, I rolled those on, was it Friday? When did we roll those? Thursday. Rolled those out and up. So we added $2 per share to the bottom line, 170 contracts. So that's 17,000 shares times two. That's $34,000 added to appreciation. And then another $1,190 in my skinny jeans. And I was just kind of hand calculating what I have done so far in this tranche of AGQ, and I've collected over $31,000 in covered calls. Hello. And if these are called away at 47 this week, because I think that's what would be my plan to let them go, just a little risk off before the election and lock in some profits. If they're called away on Friday at 47 bucks, then I'll be at like $147,340 between the upside appreciation on the share price and the premiums collected on selling the covered call options. And that would be in about 24 days. Okay, very nice. So while we're here, we may as well take a look at what I've done today, which is I've bought 2 tranches of BOIL. BOIL is a leveraged bull on natural gas. I know, risque. So I've already am taking gas, no pun, from 822, which was my first tranche, to 809, which was my second tranche, and now BOIL is at 806. So we'll put those. I haven't put stop loss in yet, but I'll put them in pretty soon. I'm just looking because it's had such a downtown to Chinatown today. Let's go to the natural gas chart just to see what we're thinking here. I think that's going to be it down here. This is futures, natural gas futures that I'm kind of basing the thesis on, but you can see just Chinatown all the way down. And now we're seeing some green action, some positive divergence on the charts. Ew. But we'll be watching it closely. Just wanted to make a couple dollar bills on that, but we may end up losing a couple. We're down $192. So here's our positions. We got the AGQ calls up 9,000 because AGQ is down today at 46.73. So they're actually not down today. They're up today 30 cents, but compared to my $47 calls and the amount of time that's remaining, which is into business on Friday, it's showing that I'm up $9,000, but only 26% because of the cumulative effect of selling those covered calls and then rolling them. So those will be under pressure and likely underwater this week, but that is the current plan. Now, I like to flip flop. So the current plan would be to let those go at the 47 and just lock in all of the Do-Re-Mi. We got 2 tranches of the GLD Leaps, 10 contracts at 240. That's up 77.80 or 33%. 235, we were up 33% there as well, 87.30. Same time frame, January of 2026. And then the SLV, this is our second round. The last round was 250 contracts, and we closed those out, locked in that profit, and now we're at 300 contracts, and we're up 52,650. I think this could be in the 70s by the end of the week. Pretty bold prediction. Let's first go to GLD just to show you what I'm tracking. I haven't put any lines in yet, but what I'm tracking as far as the GLD, where are you at? Come on down here. And I know it's not going to maybe sound like much from where it's at because it's currently at 253.27. I'm tracking 257 to 260 by the end of business Friday. Again, very aggressive thought. Could be a false alarm because the Fed were pumping a ton of liquidity into the market to keep the market afloat before the election so that the incumbent isn't dealing with any type of negative press other than what they already are receiving as we go into the election next week. So we'll see. This makes its move up to 257. I'll be looking to unload the leaps. It might be premature, but it is a great way to lock in those profits. Silver, this is what I'm thinking right now in silver. It's having a wild day, but it's a battle. It's a battle of attrition. But you can see we still have a good pivot box in place. It's done exactly what we thought it would do, which is get into the box and then step out of the box. And what has it done since then? Twice it has challenged that major resistance at $34. Once, twice, and then the next, and then I don't think this retreat will even get back into the box. I think we would be, I don't know, I'll just say no lower than 33.40. Let's look at 33.40 as kind of our bottom line as far as what this retracement can do today, and it probably won't even make it there. But we have to get through and close above 34 and then hold that. We like to flip flop the resistance into support like we did all the way back at the 29.50, then the 31.29, whatever odd number I had in there. Then 32.50, which was another major step forward, and we have not returned to retest that breakout at 32.50 because that was a major one that had been going on all year. So I think we've been healthily staying above $33, but we need to take that 34 out and turn that into support. All right, okay, GDX. I got a line in the sand here, and there it is at 40.67 because I'm trying to allow for that currently bitter beer face trade that I have going on. It was supposed to be a swing trade. I had taken some nice profits on GDXU, and I'm like, let's get back in. Well, got in way too early because in the meantime, and it was just a dumb mistake on my part. I should have waited until the market reacted from Newmont sharing their earnings last week because the market did not respond well and the shorts piled in. It went downtown to Chinatown, and it's the biggest holding of GDX, which is what GDXU is based on. But this is the exaggerated version one way or the other. So when it's going down, yeah, it's taking the elevator down. So I'm currently down 17,160 on that. And like I said, it's based on GDX. So my line in the sand is here. I don't even want to get close to that because, again, the move doubles to triples in the GDXU as far as the price action. So carefully watching that. I'm hoping that we're consolidating, which is what it looks like it's doing. Consolidating, which is what the action we need for it to then show its hand. Which way are you going? I still believe up, but we could suffer some more pain in the meantime. And if it gets to this number, I'm just going to have to take the lumps and lock in the tax loss harvest on that. What else we got? Oh, USO. I missed my trade this morning that I had my fingers on the trigger. I was looking at this pre-market when it was at like 69.80 on the USO. And I'm like, let's just see how it opens. And then it rocket shipped up here at the open. And I'm like, I missed it. Came back down. I was in the shower. Dang, hygiene. back up, back down. So I'm looking. I don't think I'm going to get it though. I was looking for a 69 handle on here, but if it approaches back here at the just over the $70 mark, I might look to then make another run at UCO, which is the 2 times bull on the USO. You're like addicted to those leveraged funds. Well, when you're right, you're right. They're painful when you're wrong, that's for sure. But that would be the play, because look what this gap down. I think that's artificial. I think it's baloney. I mean, how does Israel strike Iran and oil goes down by a huge amount? That just seems manipulated. I don't like to have that attitude, but it's true. Bitcoin, let's take a look here. I think it's had some nice action. We got to get through 70, and I think that's happening soon. I think that's happening before the week is out. And it's because it's showing some real nice movement through here. Is my pivot box still on here from back in the day? I think I took all of the lines and all the drawings off of Bitcoin. Oh no, I still have this down and dirty line in the sand at 66. I'm going to move it up. Let's move it up. What do you say? I'm going to move it up to just around 67. Let's move it there as a line in the sand, because it's a good sign when it's moving up. So that's what my feeling is on the Bitcoin. It's positive. It's a positivity. But we got to get through that big. I don't imagine it won't have another hit its head on the ceiling on 70, come back down a bit, and then maybe 3 times a lady on getting through 70, but it needs to get through and close above 70. But I think things are looking good on the Bitcoin. So that is a little weekend. Well, that's not the weekend. It's a little Monday update for you and me as best friends in trades, options, dividends, all the good stuff involved in the stock market. So thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment, share with a lovable friend. Hopefully you watched my Packers win again. Packers won again, but my guy Love got hurt again. Little growing tweak. So we'll be watching him all week, because we got a huge game this weekend against the red hot Detroit Lions. If you are a Lions fan, little hat tip for you and all your past 50 years of suffering. I've actually, that's my least, what would the term be? Well, let's call it, that's my next favorite team in the North, NFC North, because of course the Bears and Packers, I don't like the Bears. I dislike the Bears because I grew up around all of them. And then the Vikings, I don't like the Vikings at all either. So the least hated, how's that? The least hated team, it would be the Lions, but I definitely want to see our team go up against those mighty Lions and take them out downtown to Chinatown. So again, hope you're having a great start of your week. I'll check in with you soon. Like, subscribe, comment, share with a lovable friend. I'll see you in the next video.